In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the fuel pump assembly on this Nissan Rogue. It's going to be located underneath the back seat. Let's get into it. At the base of the back seat, there should be a cover on this side. You want to use a trim tool, pop that cover off. And then you're going to use a 16mm socket. Take that bolt out. There's a cover on this side. Just get under there. Pull that off. 16mm socket. Take that bolt out. And same on the other side. Pull this cover off. Just pull that forward. 16mm socket. Take these bolts out. Then you want to move the seat all the way forward. And same with the other one. Behind the seat, you can access where there should be a cover. This one's missing. And you can just use a trim tool, get underneath the covers, pop those up. So you can access the bolts. Take those off. Do the same on the other side. Then we'll use 16mm socket, take these bolts out. And to make it easier, I'm just going to push the seat back, fold it down, and grab the seat, and we'll just pull it out. To make it easier, you can have an assistant with you. And pop the cover off. Just use a trim tool. Pull that out. Pop that one off. 16mm socket. Take those out. Push the seat back. And pull it out. I'm going to pull back on the carpet. You can see a cover. There's these little retainers. You want to take a Phillips head screwdriver and we'll just twist it to the right, so opposite of what you would think, to unlock them. You can pop this cover off right here. Clean off some of that dirt if you can. Now we're going to disconnect the connector. Just push down on the tab. Slide the connector off. If you need to, you can use a pick or a straight blade screwdriver just to help release the lock on the connector. There we go. Pop that off. Now before we pop this line off, we're going to start the vehicle and let it die so that it takes the pressure off the fuel system. Start the engine, and it just stalled right away. All right, that's good. Now we're going to disconnect the battery. Use a 10mm wrench. Loosen up this nut. Take that off and just put it to the side. On the driver's side, you're going to pull the carpet up, and we're going to take this cover off the same way. These locks, just twist these to the right with a Phillips head screwdriver. Or if they don't work with a screwdriver, you could try using a pair of pliers. We'll get underneath there. Pull that up. And you can see this side. You want to clean up some of that dirt a little bit. Now we're going to take this lock ring off. I'm just going to use a brass punch. There is special tools you can use to grab this lock ring and take it off. But if you don't have one, just use a brass punch. that off. Pull this up. This is where you're going to disconnect the pump from the other side. Now we're just going to push down on the lock. Disconnect that. And there's a wire right here as well. I'm going to disconnect the wire. Just push down on the connector. Disconnect the wire. And we can leave that in there. We'll just put this back down temporarily. We can put the cover back on just to keep the fumes from coming out. And we'll go back to the other side. Now on this side, we're going to disconnect the fuel line right here. I'm just going to use a rag just to prevent it from spraying. There's two little tabs right here. You want to pull on the tabs, and then I'll put the rag over just so nothing sprays out, and then pop the line off. A little bit of fuel, not too bad. Just push that out of the way. Then we're going to do the same. Take this lock ring off. Use the brass punch, unless you have the tool. There we go. And pop that lock ring off. And grab the pump. Pull it up. Get the lines out of the way. And you want to pull that line that comes from the other side before you pull this all the way out with the wires. Pull that out. Just be careful not to drip it all over the place. Up. We'll let some of that drain a little bit. And just tip it. Get the level out. And just have a bucket and you can pull it out. Now pull the seal out. You want to get a new seal. Just make sure this area is all clean. Just take a rag. Wipe that down. It's all set. Put a new seal on. And you can take the pump. Get the float in first. Get it about halfway down. Once it's in there, then you need to feed this to the other side. Just push it over there. Don't get the wires caught. Push that in. Now, before we secure this down, you want to check the other side and make sure you get that tube that came across. Pull this cover off again. Pull this out. And you're going to have to search for that tube. Reach in there. You can pull this out of the way if it makes it easier. You might have to move this around a little bit to try to get the tube through. Alright, I can feel it. There we go. So it takes a little bit of effort. You just got to feel around for it. And there's the tube. Take this level sensor. Plug the electrical connector in. And the tube, that lined up, lock it down, make sure it's fully locked, that's good. Push this down. You can take this seal off if you want to get a new seal for this side. Just wipe this down with a rag, make sure there's no dirt or debris in there. Take the new seal, slide that in position. And we can push this down. Take the lock ring, get that lined up. And I'll just hammer that in place. All right, make sure that's all the way down. And that looks good. Let's give it a couple more taps. There we go. It's all the way down. Now we're going on to the other one. All right, seal's on there. That's good. And take the lock ring. Get that lined up. Make sure it's underneath all the ears. That looks good. And then we'll just hammer it on. Alright, make sure that's all the way down. Give it a couple more taps. Alright, that looks good. It's all the way down. Now I take the connector, line the connector up, lock it down. Now connect the connector, lock that down, take the cover, get this lined up. And remember, you're going to go reverse direction, so go to the left to secure this. If the screwdriver's not working so well, you can use some needle nose pliers. Might be a little bit easier. There you go. And cover that up. And on the driver's side, get this lined up. And just twist these to the left. Helps if you just push it down. There you go. And cover that up. Now I'm going to put the seat in. There's a little grommet that's going to go right there. I'm going to just place it there. When I get the seat in, I might have to move it or adjust it a little bit. So I'll lift the seat in. Now I'll get this lined up. There we go, got that grommet lined up. Now we can move the seat forward, make sure the tracks are lined up. We'll get those bolts started. All right, those are started. We're not going to tighten those down yet, but we just want to move the seat all the way back. And we'll get the other seat in. Remember that grommet. Get that lined up. Just double check, make sure that grommet's there. Yep. All right, those tracks are in place. Take the bolts, get those started. And before we tighten these down, move the seat back, put the front bolts in. And I'll put these bolts in. Snug those down. And torque these to 33 foot-pounds. And if you have the covers, you want to get the covers on. Lock those down, put the other one on if you have it. Do the same on the other side. And do the same on the other side. Snug these down. And torque these to 33 foot-pounds. Take the covers if you have them, line it up, lock it down, do the same on there. Tighten the back ones down. And torque these bolts to 33 foot-pounds. That's good. If you have the covers, put those on. Just clip them in place. And do the same on the other side. $33 foot-pounds. Get the covers on. Clip it in place. And same with the other one. Push that cover on. Then you can put the seats back. Now connect the battery. Tighten down the terminal. So it's snug. Give it a wiggle. Make sure it's tight. That's good. Now I'm going to turn the key to the on position without starting the vehicle. Just going to prime the fuel. You could do this a couple times. And then you can step on the brake and go ahead and start the vehicle. And it starts right up and runs, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.